Hi there everyone, it's Deborah O'Toole, textile artist, and today I'm going to show you how I made these cute little monster softies for some brand new babies that have come into our lives. We seem to be having an amazing baby boom at the moment, and I was just thinking about what I can buy as a gift for these newborn babies, and something handmade is always a nicer thing to do. I think if you have the time and the inclination to make something handmade is a really nice gift for babies. So I decided to use a pattern that comes from a blog called My Poppet Makes. A woman called Cynthia is the author of that blog, and I'll put her links in the description below. So do go ahead and check out her blog. There are so many crafty ideas, and they're all just beautifully photographed, and it's a beautiful blog. She also does a bit of a lifestyle blog as well, so go and check that out if you're interested in something other than just craft. But anyway, on Cynthia's instructions for these softies, it's a basic pattern which you can make into either a bear, a cat, or a bunny, depending on what sort of tail you've given them, what sort of ears, and what sort of facial features. But what I decided to do was just use the basic body pattern, go without tail. I use the cat ears. She doesn't fill her ears because I think she uses some stronger, thicker fabric, but I decided to fill my ears with a bit of stuffing. And I just created my own little faces so that they all look a little bit sort of kooky monsterish, friendly monsterish faces, just out of a little bit of black felt. The pattern is a very straightforward, easy to understand instructions. It shouldn't really take you very long to make one of these, but true to my form, I decided to take on natural dyeing the fabric in the first place, so that then became a whole other project in itself. I'll just show you how they're a little bit different. So the arms are tie-dyed, and for the body I have dyed the fabric. The fabric is silky merino, so it basically feels like a t-shirt fabric, very lovely soft t-shirt fabric, but being silk and merino, it's completely natural. The other thing I like about the natural dyeing is that if the child puts this thing in its mouth, which it's going to, there's no toxins or anything involved in this, so I can feel completely safe giving this to the child. So yeah, the bodies are pretty much onion skins and eucalyptus leaves, and they're just all a little bit different. As you can see, some of them are a little bit more coloured, a bit more patterned than others. There was one where, see how I've done these arms? I just lost a pair of arms in the dye bath. I don't know what happened to them. Maybe I never cut them out in the first place. So one poor little monster is armless, unfortunately. That's okay, because the parents of this child I'm going to give this one to have got a very good sense of humour. So hopefully their little girl will still enjoy this one as well. Now, I didn't take video of the whole process, but I did take photos. So I'll run you through the process, having a look at the photos. Okay, so the first thing I did was to cut out the pattern templates, and I just traced them straight onto the fabric with fabric pens. You can see that I've done 4 of these softies in a row, so I had a bit of a production line going on, and what it meant was that I could really put all the pieces as close as possible to each other so I could minimize the waste of the fabric. You can see there that I cut out ears and also tail pieces, which look very similar, but they're a bit smaller. I ended up not using the tails in the end, so I'll just use that fabric for something else down the track. Here's a little video of the whole thing with all the pieces traced on there, all the patterns there. Now this fabric is, as I said before, a silky merino and comes in a tube. So the body pieces which needed to be cut on the fold, I just went straight down the fabric. A little bit hard to see there, but yeah, I just went just down the line with the body pieces. This fabric comes from a place called Beautiful Silks, and they operate from Warrnambool in country Victoria these days. They specialise in beautiful quality natural fabrics, silks, cottons, wools, and lots of beautiful blends. And they also have a lovely range of fibres as well and yarns. I'll put their information in the links so you can check them out. Now here's the pile of fabric that was all cut out, all the pieces, and you'll see that I pinned where it was two pieces together, which most of them were. I pinned them together so that I wouldn't lose track of them in the dyeing process. Now this yarn is beautiful silk and cotton yarn, also from Beautiful Silks, and you can see it comes in that beautiful muslin bag. I used this yarn to do the shibori tie dyeing for the arms, but I gotta say that I probably wouldn't do the same way next time because the results weren't very prominent. I probably would have got some better results if I'd used something a bit thicker and stronger. But yeah, this is a shibori technique where you stitch fabric together, or like this example where you create little rounds, little bits of tied areas, and what happens is that the yarn creates a resist for the dye so that you can get little patterns, which you'll see here. Like I said, the results weren't very strong, they're quite subtle, but I'm happy with the results. Yeah, so this is the results of that last photo that you saw. Now I am sorry that I didn't take any video or many more photos of the dyeing process, but what you see here are the bundles of fabric after they've come out of the dye bath, and you can see that there's already a little bit of colour on them. I basically wrap the fabric around something rusty like these bolts, and then that's how they get a good amount of colour on them. If any of you are interested in me doing a video on natural dyeing, then please leave a comment below. And if there's enough of you that are interested, then yeah, for sure, I will definitely do a video on natural dyeing. And here you can see some onion skins actually printed onto the fabric there. And now here you can see all the pieces laid out in their pairs. You can see that they're all a little bit different from each other. And you can also see that I already sewed on the little faces. They're just cut out of black felt. And I was very sure to sew them on very carefully so that little babies, or when they grow into little children, won't pick them off. Yeah, so they're all in together, and then it was just a matter of sewing the pieces together with the sewing machine, throwing in some polyester stuffing, and then hand stitching the whole to complete the little monsters. So maybe that's inspired you to create a little softie or other type of handmade gift for the little people in your own life. If you enjoyed this video, go ahead and give it a like and share it with all your friends. And be sure to hit subscribe so that you don't miss my other creative projects. Until then, look forward to seeing you next time. Bye for now.